and we are off. Another mission. I camped there 18 years ago. I had a terrible start to this second journey. Did I even make a video that I'm leaving? I'm on a second journey, 700 k's, 10 days, down south along the Rhine River. What can go wrong will go wrong. We're in the mindset, huh? Had to deal with people and train and stuff. Very, very stressful. Very difficult to get words. Very expensive because what can go wrong will go wrong. Just expect it. Anyway, got some more riding to do. I've only just been going for 2 hours. Need to do another 2 if the weather holds before it gets dark. Hills are fun. Look at that. Very nice. Came up looking for a sleeping spot, but I think I have to go back down. But I think I can find something halfway. But that is pretty nice. Would have been good to wake up to that. We'll find somewhere a little bit more sheltered. Yeah, this will be my sleeping spot. Already cleared the sticks out of the way. It's the one bit of flat ground on this slope. But same problem as everywhere in Germany. I hear cars and I will hear a train. But still. Nice. This is pig country. Stayed in pig country again. Had the pleasure of 2 pig families. Very inquisitive. Took them a while to figure out that when they get close they get torches in their eyes. But then there was a big boar that came along that was chasing everything around the forest. But apart from waking up 1,000,001 times, I slept really good. This is a very good sign, considering I'm leaving the city to get back to nature and eventually end up being on an island. Potential of very isolating. And I'm much more stable in this environment than yesterday. That was a branch moving in the wind. I'm not imagining stuff. I've given myself a chance to catch my awareness again. Very important. That's what my apartment was in the city. That's what my space was. But since that last trip and coming back and the Airbnb guy trashing it, and now I need to like pull everything out of there and turn it all back to white and make it all you know, like new, because I've got to move out of it and get my bond back. That's gone now. That's what I realized being here. So I need to pay attention to that when I get back to the city. Otherwise I'm gonna find myself spiraling and bouncing from one stupid scenario to a stupid scenario, which I have no time for because it takes way too much energy. And yeah, time to do some Ks. That's kilometers, not ketamine. Don't do ketamine. Stop for a nice coffee break. I can charge my phone with my stove. And it's pretty nice here. On the Rhine River. Cruise boats every goddamn 5 minutes with like 4 people on them. And these transport ships every other 5 minutes. Look at the colours here with the winery and vineyard. Nice. Very nice. The serenity. This town behind me here is called Aspenhausen. And my German heritage comes from this tiny ass inbred little town. It's kind of funny. I was here 18 years ago and finding out family secrets and stuff there, kind of like made me block it all out, and then being back here again makes me wonder like what completely on a different parallel universe. I think I'm going to try and get across there. And I'm sailing, yeah. Wow, ferrying. Nice. Uphill with a headwind. Halfway up. Funny story. I had sex right there 18 years ago. Pretty nice spot, actually. Over here, behind me is a castle that my father, grandfather, great-grandfather, great-great-great for like 700 years would have played on. I climbed up, came up this wall here and through that window because it's all locked up on the other side. That was 18 years ago. I'm not going to do that now because I'm here alone, and if I fall from there, well, that is actually something that I would do. But yeah, good times, good times. Look, check out the view here. Yeah. Oh, it's nice, huh? Some might say orgasmic. I crack myself up. This is where you come to die. I have hardly slept. Very loud owls here. Pigs. And even though I'm in the middle of nowhere, I sleep underneath a fucking flight path. Every 5 minutes, there's a fucking plane. Today is going to be very, very interesting. 100 k's into on my journey to Augsburg to visit a friend, when they say first that, oh, they're busy on Saturday, and then I say that's fine, I'll come on Friday, and then just leave Saturday, and oh, we're not here Friday. And they like, I met them spontaneously in Israel, like just I saw that they were there at the same time that I was there, sent them a message, made all the effort of seeing them there, had to like literally, and they were yeah, but I had to do all the legwork. Saw them, and they mentioned how I might be doing a bike trip south and don't really know where. And go, oh, you have to come visit me in Augsburg, you have to, definitely, okay, cool, okay, I'll do that, blah 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 blah. I've only got so much time I can do everything with, so that means that the time that I had with my cousin was cut short. The time that I had with my other friend was cut short, and then this, and they like I'd organized the whole time of dates and stuff, and they even invited me on the 4th, like, how's this date, the 4th to the 6th? So yeah, but what I'm most frustrated in is myself, because I mean, this is not surprising. The only surprising thing is, why the fuck do I keep getting surprised by people? Anyway, it's hilly here, I tell ya. My legs are getting pumped. But I'm running out of battery, so that's it. I'm still continuing my way to Augsburg. I'm just taking it a little bit easier now because there's no time schedule. And I was breaking up like 3 days on the road and then stop overnight, have a shower, and then another 3 days on the road. So now it looks like 6 days on the road, no shower, and it's pretty cold, so I doubt I'm going to swim. But we'll see what happens somewhere along the way. Wash in a bathroom somewhere. Dinner time, yeah. I spend hours going up hills, minutes going down, and then hours going up, minutes going down. I'm so tired. I'm so exhausted. I'm losing control of my mind and getting very angry at nothing. This is so fucking stupid. What the fuck am I even doing? Everything hurts. I'm going nowhere really quickly. Fuck. I just gotta stop. Oh, fuck it, Jesus Christ. My mind keeps trying to run away. But I gotta go for at least another couple of hours. And then I'll make camp early. Turns out it's a public holiday. Nothing's open. That's cool. What the fuck am I doing? Just micro napped. And I've decided I am just gonna bail on this whole, not the whole thing, but I'm bailing on my route. I've looked at the maps, gonna make a beeline. Still have to go up and down and up and down and up and down for the next couple of hours, but then I'll make it to a valley area, and then from there I can pretty much stay along the valleys, not really going up over 500 meters, down and up and down 500 meters, which is a lot better than 2 to 4 kilometers, which is the other route was. Yeah, this trip required more training. That's what this trip needed. I feel much more optimistic about that. It means I can really slow down my pace. Maybe cut down to even like 6 hours of riding a day, which means take it easy in the mornings. All much nicer. Prepare my campsites at night. So a plan is something that always changes. I woke up this morning, my body, I was really sore. This was a really nice spot. But then at like 10 o'clock at night, which I think is one of these big, massive industrial tractors, has been ploughing fields all night, somewhere in a valley, which doesn't make any sense to me. But they're still going. Every now and then they have to go backwards, so it's so beep, shh, all night long. I heard a friend told me the most remote place in Germany where the greatest distance from like another occupied area by like even if it's just one person is 6 kilometers. That's the most remote you can get in Germany, is 6 kilometers in any direction. Since hearing that, I've become extremely claustrophobic, I think. My mind is it's juggling everything. It's juggling everything that it's taking in, everything that it's realizing, and combining that with pain, sorrow, misery, death, and everything. So, I need to really be aware today, because if I have a day like yesterday, today, without keeping my awareness, chances are I'm going to be talking out loud, or even being louder out loud. And I'm not in a city, I'm in the country. I don't think there is understanding of mental illness here. Oh, God damn it. Maybe I'm getting sick. Maybe that's just my paranoia. I need to get up and see what's what. It's just taking me 2 hours to ride like 20 kilometers. I am definitely getting sick. I am not quite sick, but I have like no energy. I am wet. I am cold. It's a lot colder than I thought it was going to be. And with the wind chill, it's really cold, which is definitely making me sick. Because I'm sweating like a motherfucker. So, smart thing that I've done is went on Airbnb. I've booked an Airbnb for 2 nights in the next town. Definitely feelings of failure and stupidity, but at the same time, this is supposed to be a holiday. So, yeah. Anyway, at least I get to be in a warm bed, have a shower, and that's about all I really need. I'm getting old, and this freezing cold, for the sake of saving money, doesn't really appeal to me anymore. I definitely made the right decision. It has been, one, I'm definitely getting sick. Body weighs a ton. 2, it has just now, for the first time, stopped raining. Can you even see? I mean, as far as Airbnb goes, this is pretty sweet, I have to say. The cheapest hotel in the area is like 60 euros a night, and this is 30 euros a night. And I got nice room. So obviously, like, getting sick while riding and camping, feeling like what can go wrong will go wrong, blah, 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 blah. Obviously, negative, depressive mindset, but with the amount of rain and the fact that I don't actually have a proper tent, just like a tarp, probably means that being forced to get an Airbnb because I'm sick was a better outcome than being healthy and being out in that rain. And I've been on the road for 6 hours, but I've only done 40 Ks. But there's only another like 10 so Ks or 20 maybe, I don't know, till I'm at a friend's place. Ended up staying another day at the Airbnb place because still sick, but getting better, but still sick. And it was raining the whole time, so it would have been really not fun if I had to leave. But I am definitely surviving on podcasts, and a friend of mine gave me access to Netflix. So while I was at the Airbnb, I could just zone out, but every time I come back to not having distraction, it's pretty intense. So when I get back to Berlin, although I have to do 2 days of fasting before I go to the doctor's, maybe after that I am really gonna have to jump onto my awareness. Need to meditate more, definitely. Kind of dropped out of my routine. I don't have a routine, that's probably a big part of it too. Okay. But until then, back to the distraction. Heels. Heels. And heels. Where's people's obsession with castles on hills? See this one long straight road goes all the way up and over the hill. I come from the back of that dark area. Oh fuck. I'm still sick. But you know, someone's palace for their mistress apparently. Can't do it. Can't do it with gallery. Even though I just spent a lot of energy to get here. Can't do it. It's a major feeling of failure. And I don't want to do it on camera. But fuck. This is the last day. Made it back to Stuttgart, my friend's place. And I have to do 8 hours in total, but 6 hours of actual being in a train, which I'm really not looking forward to. Really don't know how that's going to be. A little bit, very anxious after yesterday's little panic attack. But yesterday I had a choice, and today I do not have a choice. So that will be interesting to be wary of. It was nice seeing my friend, but I really don't know what. It's not clear to me yet what the real purpose of this trip was, or is, or will be. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, quietly freaking out. Fuck. Well, I just got back to Berlin. It is lovely and raining, and I don't want to take this energy into my flat. So the train was, well, I ended up booking first class. Turns out I got a special ticket, but they kept checking my ticket. I didn't ask anyone else, but every time the conductor would come around and check my ticket, like kind of thing, like making sure I feel like I'm not supposed to be there. terrible like diarrhea and everything, stressing out, but come home, I'll deal with it. This is the third day since I've been back. Fourth day? Third day. It's now the third day since I've been back, and I'm just editing this, going over my footage, and everything that I said in there I haven't done, and I have been slowly slipping off the rails to the point of where yesterday I had a screaming match with myself in my apartment. I mean, it's always an easy argument to end, because I could just say, you don't exist, so you have no say, but at the same time I still have to have the argument. But it really is true that this space, what I say in there, where I say that my space, my place is no longer my safe zone. This is now a disaster area where I think I am underestimating how much stress this causes me, and how much that stress affects my state. In all aspects. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what exact course of action to take right now. Obviously, in some ways it makes sense. Okay, I should just drop this video and concentrate on my stuff, but I wouldn't have made this realization if I wasn't taking the time to edit this video and go over it and do it all. So I think this is a part of my awareness. I need routine. I have to get back into regular patterns. I have to meditate. All this stuff that I said in there, that's what I need to do, and how I'm going to go about that, I am not entirely sure, because I'm not working, but I got work that I need to do in regards to this place. So I guess I just have to motivate myself, which is not always the easiest. That's what I'm going to do. I would like to document that process, but I don't know if I will have time. I guess you will find out.